Beginning in the 1950s, skateboarding started out as just a casual hobby for young people who wanted to enjoy sidewalk surfing. But over the years, skateboarding has evolved from a casual pastime into a sport that riders can turn into a lucrative lifestyle. Today, there are many amateur skateboarders trying to rise to the professional level. To do this, these riders have to push the limits of skateboarding.
A pro maybe would have more established standards with a little bit more experience, that maybe a pro would go back and do the same trick twice if he or she didn't feel good about the way they landed it or something. I think that there's definitely a hurdle for pros once they become professional. There's maintaining a status that or maintaining the mountain that they've sort of created for themselves. And staying on top of that mountain, which is really difficult.
Skateboarding as a career takes a lot of strenuous, non-stop work, which sometimes includes serious injuries.
Skateboarders deal with injuries very often. I mean, almost every time somebody skateboards, they'll end up at least with like some scrapes or some bruises. The only injury that phases a skateboarder is something that's long-term, it's serious. You know, I myself have had 3 serious knee injuries.
I really messed up my hips and my shoulder and my knee, which I have arthritis in both of my hips. I have my lateral meniscus on my right knee has been taken out, and I have like a dislocated shoulder on my right shoulder.
It takes a lot more than just skating to become a professional skateboarder. It really comes down to your personality and your attitude and your ability to act professional. That's huge in skateboarding, especially professionally.
I think you don't necessarily, a person isn't really necessarily defined by just the tricks that they do. I think it's kind of an overall, like, how does this person push and how do they skate? And I think more on a corporate level, or like, not a corporate level, but the people that are sponsored, does this person line up with the next 5 years of what we're doing, or less or more, and do they seem like the kind of person that would, fit with the brand image, or is their personality and the way they skate marketable to their clientele, basically.
Many fans of pro skateboarding range from young to old.
I love skateboarding because of the adrenaline, the rush you feel when you're skating. Just cruising also feels beautiful. It's the challenge, the effort, it's all worth it. It's feeling the completion, the success, it all feels amazing.
I love watching them because they're so awesome that the things they do, they're just awesome. They can't be changed, can't be duplicated, it seems like. It's free flowing.
For many amateur skateboarders, having endorsements and sponsorships from different companies can help with taking their career to the next level.
I get product from a lot of different brands. I'm not pro, but I do things for them. It's not really on a contract base, but it's something that we just kind of do together, to work together. And those are the kind of things that you have to do to earn that pro spot. You have to work with your brand and honor what they want from you. The more you give in, the more you're going to get back.
So the reason we give guys product at the end of the day is we want other kids that look up to these guys seeing them on that product, so that they eventually go into stores or online to buy it. I mean, when you see like a pro or somebody, a hat, the shirt that you're wearing, and you see them rocking it, you go, oh wait, he kind of looks cool in that. I kind of want to get that.
The basic, I guess you would say, quote unquote, ranks of skateboarding is like flow, am, and pro. Like right now I'm flow. Flow is just like free product through like legit companies in the industry. AMs, you kind of start getting paid when you're an AM. They start inviting you on trips, doing interviews, paying for your contest, stuff like that. And then when you're pro, basically you just kind of have your name on the company's product that you ride for. They pay you a little bit more. You go on way more trips. You're basically in the van like most of the year. And you just get to skate for a living. So it's pretty chill.
There are skate events and contests held at skate parks where amateur riders are given the opportunity to compete and network with other riders and brands.
Contests are definitely a good way for skateboarders to make money, and then for brands to notice them as well. By skating contests, that's a really good way to get your name out there. Your sponsors, if you have sponsors, will love that. Or if you're looking for sponsors, they want to see people who are competitive, and it can really benefit you. And I think there's more money in skating contests than there is otherwise. A lot of the contest skaters are the ones who will make more.
I think the main benefit is sort of more opportunities, having the opportunity to have your name on more things, apart from just having a skateboard, a pro skateboard. More responsibilities and more pay would vary between lots of traveling and lots of autograph signings and demos and deadlines for interviews and just all kinds of stuff.
Professional skateboarding is definitely heading in new directions by pushing the envelope of what a human being can do on a skateboard. With skateboarding officially joining the 2020 Summer Olympics, professional skateboarding looks like it's here to stay.
I mean, the fact that it's going to be in the Olympics is pretty crazy. To me, that would be like, if we want to like quantify like who's the best and treat it like a sport, it's kind of like the way that you have to do it, right? I mean, like with shock put, or, it's like how far can you throw that thing? With the skateboard, like how far can you jump that thing?
I think there's pros and cons about everything. I think that's incredible for the guys that are in it. It's an opportunity to get paid more for them, and that's great. Any type of income through skateboarding to keep people doing what they love, I think is amazing. So definitely, look out for 2020, baby, because we're here.
Skateboarders definitely have a lot to gain by rising to the professional ranks. Fame, adoration from fans, and a hefty paycheck. But in the end, it really comes down to just one thing for most, and that is the passion for skateboarding.
On a personal level, skateboarding enables me to come up with ideas and bring them to reality, to manifest them, to be creative, and basically to manifest things that I've thought of doing for days, sometimes weeks, sometimes years, and going out in one day and making it a reality. So things like that, being able to express yourself and to move and to get yourself to feel a certain way that you've never felt before in your life and you couldn't feel it any other way.
You don't need a team or a certain set time to practice. You can go out and be creative and be who you want to be. It amazes me how a piece of wood and four wheels can change someone's life.
To me, when I see skateboarding, I see art, I see people who's like, the expression of the way that they do it is what is valuable, not necessarily the tricks, even though that's part of it, or the complexity of whatever it is. To me, it will always be a counterculture thing. It will always be something that's like not even about getting sponsored or becoming pro. Like it's about like getting freedom from school or like the pressures of society or the pressures from parents and everything else. It's like a way to find freedom with your friends and find a way to escape, so to speak,
Skateboarders will never get tired of riding their skateboard, just as their fans won't get tired of watching them.